I didn't think I was good enough for friends because I thought that I was too much of a burden. I thought that if all my friends knew how deeply I struggled with anxiety and depression, and that I wasn't always the wise, happy, bubbly person, that they wouldn't love me. I get so emotional every time I talk to my friends because, like, my friends are, I don't think that we give enough love to our friends. We talk so much about our romantic partners, but our friends are so amazing. I actually taught myself how to love myself and be gracious towards myself based on trying to be who my friends were to me. There's so many instances in my life where my friends would be there for me, whether it was when I was super depressed and they would do my makeup, or they would take me out to eat, or there was a time where I couldn't get up every morning. I was so depressed, and like one friend would text me and be like, hey, are you up? And if they didn't hear from me, they'd tell another friend, and that friend would come to my house, and then that friend would pick me up and go get me something to eat after they made sure I showered, and they would drop me off with another friend, and I would stay with them and watch movies all night. And then I would do that for like, I think that happened for a week, 2 weeks. Yeah, friends that drove with me to therapy to make sure I got there. I have friends that taught me how to say, like, how can I support you today? So now I say to myself, how can I support you today? Like, for a while, I remember being so upset. I was like, I don't even know what my favorite song is. And my friends were like, you love this song. Or I noticed this about you. And it made me love myself so much better, because it's those people that are so thoughtful with you, so attentive to you. And it's like, I can be that attentive to myself. And taught me how to be such a phenomenal friend to myself and be a phenomenal friend to others. Because I thought that my value came from being a great friend to people, but not letting people love me deeply, even though I could see their deepest, darkest secrets. And that wasn't fair to them. And I thought I was so emotionally available, and it's like, no, you're not. You just want to be the wise friend instead of being every part of who you are. And the irony was, I was so afraid of being messy that I ended up being messy anyway. Ended up losing people because I wasn't reciprocating or wasn't present. The whole time they're like, you're so lovely. Even in this, you're so beautiful still. You know, I have a card that says, you were lovely then and you're lovely now. Because my friends have taught me to embody that. And all in all, I've learned that I can make new friends. And I can honor the friends I've had. I can honor the friends that I have, which I do. But it taught me that there's no amount of mess for the right people in your life. And that when you look around, sometimes you have some very supportive creatures in your life. Some very beautiful people. And you can't have that until you allow yourself to rest in it and surrender in it. There's no good in wondering if you're going to leave me one day. How long this is going to last. Whether it's from natural circumstances or a natural circumstance, whether it's because of a dynamic between us. I've always been good enough for friends. And I just want whoever's struggling with thinking that they have to have it all together, that they don't. I pray that you have friends that cry with you, friends that hold you, friends that see you, friends that can set boundaries for themselves with you. Because that's another thing. I've had friends that were like, you are going through a lot right now. It's not that I don't love you. Not that but I know that I cannot, you're not allowing me to be there for you, so I need to take a step back. You're also not, necessarily doing some things that you probably should be doing. And that taught me to set boundaries. Taught me to be less of a people pleaser, because I used to take it so personally. What you mean you don't want to be here? It wasn't that they didn't want to be there. There's certain things that I was doing that was harmful as well. Are you the person that allows your friends to tell you the truth too? And that comes from people that you can trust. I told someone the other day, I trust your yes because you've told me no. That's a powerful statement, because I know that you're not going to lie to me. I know that you're going to say whatever your honesty is, that we can communicate about that. That I can say, like, I need some time right now. And I don't like when you do this, it hurts me, and you'll still be there. You're not going to take your truths and do it again, and put it against me. Because I've also had some really bad friendships. I had some people that really made it very hard for me to believe that people can love me. But going back to what I've said before, I can trust in my discernment. I can trust in who I've been. And I can trust in the love that flows outside of me. That if I don't receive from that person again, I can receive from somebody else. So I want you to know that you're not messy enough for relationships. That relationships are going to be messy, though. That you are going to come across people that are going to hurt you, but you're going to come across people that love you deeply. And I pray that you give yourself the space to receive that. Give themselves grace, and also to assert boundaries where you need to. Because boundaries don't mean that people don't love you. It means that they want to continue a relationship with you. So lean into that. Trust in that. You are so wonderful. You are so lovely. You are so great. And I pray that you become the phenomenal friend that you need and that others will possibly need to. So thank you for listening.